my God, an actual psychic.
Excuse me?
Don't be bashful, young man. How else could you have known that I was craving pizza when I didn't order any?
When you think of Frankie Muniz, you probably remember him from Malcolm in the Middle, the hit TV show every 90s kid grew up watching. Or you remember him from some of the biggest movies of the early 2000s. There was Agent Cody Banks and Big Fat Liar. One thing that probably doesn't come to mind is the 2011 movie Pizza Man, releasing shortly after the major success of Marvel's Iron Man. This movie came out when the superhero genre was just picking up steam and companies were trying to cash in. Pizza Man is a film that follows Matt Burns, a delivery driver for his mom's pizza place. One night, when on a delivery to the local college's science lab, Matt and the scientist, who happens to be Matt's teacher, are held hostage by gunpoint. The scientist was working on a genetically modified tomato designed as a super soldier serum. The gunmen were after this tomato thanks to a tip from the scientist's work partner. The quick-thinking scientist was able to fool them by giving them a regular tomato, and that gave them time to flee to the roof, but not without some injuries. With the building completely taken over, the doctor forces Matt to ingest a tomato, which grants him superhuman abilities. This tomato transforms Frankie Muniz to pretty much the pizza equivalent to Captain America. He has restorative abilities, super strength, super speed, all of that. The tomato transforms everyday Matt Burns into the Pizza Man. This movie actually isn't as terrible as I thought it was gonna be. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. I would say the best part about this movie is its stellar line of cameos. It really had a few that caught me off guard. Not only does the legendary Stan Lee make an appearance, but we also get to see everyone's favorite Batman, Adam West. The cameos don't end there. We also see a couple characters from a show that was pretty popular at the time, Heroes. That was probably the first TV series I ever binged, so seeing these characters actually was pretty cool. One thing this movie does really well is it doesn't take itself too serious. It's clear everyone involved were just having a great time working on this project. This film was made with a budget of $3 million. That doesn't sound like a ton of money when looking at big budget movies like Avengers Endgame or anything like that. But for perspective, Sharknado was made with a budget of only $2 million. Most of that money must have went to the Stan Lee cameo because the costumes and sets left a lot to be desired. Pizza Man uses the mascot suit from his mom's restaurant, so it isn't supposed to be like high tech or anything like that. I would have loved to see him make some alterations to it and make it not so lame. I feel like they really missed a chance of giving him a pizza shield and go all Captain America. Another issue I had with this movie is I feel like it takes 20 minutes too long to establish the plot. There's actually a few scenes that drag on a little bit too long. It shouldn't shy you away from watching this though. It's a film that has a lot of fun. Dallas Page's performance as the antagonist makes it worth a watch alone. No fault to anyone. I feel like this movie had a lot of potential, but unfortunately just didn't live up to it and feels just kind of off. Frankie Muniz actually really works in this role. He isn't terrible as the main character. His acting is a bit dull or just not very connected at times, but his charm is undeniable. He always seems to do a great job at that man-child role. With a recent appearance on ABC's The Rookie, hopefully we see more of Frankie Muniz. I really would love to see a resurgence from him and Sinbad. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Laters on the Min J.